Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cities Skylines with your mayor, Kuros Paladin. Thank you for joining us today in this episode. We're looking over, of course, Steel Canyon with the World Trade Center, the span of the Golden Knight Bridge, and off to the just down river from there, you can see a bit of the Knight Bridge. Of course, these are the Golden Gate Bridge and the Bay Bridge. We have Boblo Island, one of the little rides over here in Boblo. And then you can see here the bridge going over to it. And, of course, over here we have the Genesee Towers of, I can't remember what that is, Erie Plaza, I think it was. I should know my city by now. I've only been doing this city for almost 2 years. In fact, I think this might be a 2-year anniversary for the series. It was, I think, November of 2019 that I started doing this, and here we are, November of 2020. So, or at least recording. Sometimes I get far ahead in episodes, so just so that I can have time to play games and then not have to worry about, oh my gosh, I have to record something, and then I can't enjoy playing a game where I have to worry about, trying to be interesting while playing it. Because you have seen, as I play these games in the past, I can take a long time on tiny little details. So, anyhow, enough about all of that. I was looking, and yeah, I did put something in front of the Marriott. Okay. But you still get a good view out of the Marriott. Okay. I just forgot that I put something in front blocking its view. This over here, what is that, the museum? Yeah, Museum of Modern Art, no problem. But this thing, it's narrow enough that you can see past it, right? So if you come up here, well, I can't really get a good view, but anyhow. So, prior episodes, what had we done? Well, I know we had very recently over here in Paladin World added this new tram station to get people over a little bit closer. We got one person. Woohoo! One person used it. Let's see. Is there anybody getting on there? No, nobody. But we added that. We also added this train station. So we've got some folks coming in. That helps just bring some folks into the area. We also put in, we redid this monorail line, because before it just came straight in and across. Here we did it so that now you can come right up alongside that futuristic looking train station there. So like if we were to click on this one right here, okay, I have to pause, I can't hit a moving target. So that as you come into Paladin World, you get a really good look of the train station there too. And I've got a little bit of a dip up here that I got to take care of too. But that's just because it separates from a two-way track to a one-way track, and a little bit of wibbly there. But anyhow, right next to the train station, clipping through a couple of street lights, but oh well. And then into the Contemporary Hotel. So, okay. So, but that was one of the biggest things that I did in the prior episode. I am pretty certain. What else would I like to do? Well, we still have had a problem for a long time of 1% unemployment. Still need to get folks into the city, as well as we need to get this part of the graph to be a little bit larger. We need to make certain we don't have so many seniors in here that they're not filling the jobs. So we have good, healthy demand for residential. So let's go ahead and work on that. I know I also filled out this area of Rotunda, New Thebes, as well as New Sparta. I almost said New Sparta. But, it was New Thebes that we expanded, and then a little bit of Barca, maybe? No, this was already here. But we got people a little bit closer to the airport. So I would like to get more residential, and I would like to continue working on this side of the river. And we have this exit ramp right here that right now goes nowhere. I'd like to continue that out and put another neighborhood in right here. So let's go ahead and start on that right now. So we've got a 5-lane, which is fine. That works out very well. So we'll just go ahead with another 5-lane. We're going to pause only because I like to do that when I'm touching an existing network. And the other thing is, yes, I have to do it. We just have to redo our lane connectors here now, so that that lane no longer makes left-hand turns. This is the only lane that makes left-hand turns. And then these lanes can only go straight. I will allow this one to go into there, only because they may want to make a left-hand turn coming up. You know what? Actually, no. No, nobody's going to be able to, because it's not going to be that close. And then I may have to put traffic lights up here now. I just realized there are no traffic lights. So I may have to re-enable traffic lights. So you turn, you go straight or into the left lane, and you can go straight? Sure, I guess. Okay. And that's all I had to do with that part. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to put traffic lights in here, because they are going to be needed now. There's going to be sufficient traffic through here that it will be needed. Okay, so I can unpause the game, but by habit, I will probably end up pausing it again. I just forced that car onto that exit because of what I was doing. And this, I like the left turn lane. I like the left turn lane. So we're going to come up to here, but I also think I like, or I know I like the tree lined, but the tree lined doesn't allow for left turn lanes, or left turns. So you got to make certain that folks can make turns. Anyhow. And then through here, we're going to, again, just all tree lined through here. And this is going to be a little bit gritty. I know it sounds like I say gritty with TT, but what I mean is GRIDDY. But we're only going to have it be a little bit grid near the exit ramp. And then as we get further away, it will be not so much. We'll leave just a little bit of distance away. And this is not going to be... what's the word I'm looking for? They are going to be a little bit tightly packed, only because, you know, we're near the airport. These people are going to be living right under the darn runway. And that's not going to be, you know, wonderful housing. So it is going to have to... Come on, I don't want to connect to... There we go. So it is going to be a little bit tightly packed. Whoa! That was pretty darn awesome. Just boom! That plane just went right past the camera. Arg. Okay, let's force that to be ground. And make it 0 meter. Okay, we're right up to the rail. There we go. We'll get rid of that little stub for the time being. And then, you know what I'm really... Why are there vehicles already on that? It makes no sense. But anyhow. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to get rid of that, now that I look at it. We'll leave that. That one. Because we're going to try something... a little bit different here. This is going to lead to its own little neighborhood, so I'm actually going to upgrade that. There we go. Alright, and look at that. I paused the game again. It's just a habit. So we're going to have homes back up to this, but that road will be commercial. So this will be like the hotels or the little, your Comfort Inn and Holiday Inn Express and so on and so forth that you would go visit and stay at before you leave on your trip from the airport. So, okay. And we will put one last road this way. And then we'll just have this one extend, but only as a small road. Come out to here. There we go. And I don't mind having this many intersections because this is going to be a residential area. So it won't be too terrible. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change my mind slightly. This will just connect to that. So, okay. So, off of this, I would want some commercial. But this is just going to be grass-lined roads as opposed to tree-lined. And I want to have it slightly off from there. And I just realized what's going on. Whoa. Okay, I need to work on this. Slight sidebar. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of work here. Okay, and I do need to pause because of this, so. Alright. Actually, I want that to be the same height as that. This? I don't know what's going on there. But I need to force it to be ground. I think I know part of what's going on here. Let me just bring this up a little bit, and that might help that. Actually, I'll just do the same height. There we go. And then this shouldn't be lower. There we go. Okay. That's a little bit better. And then we're going to take both of these down ever so slightly so that we have flying cars in Knight's Helm. There we go. And then this little bridge needs to be changed so that it is ground. There we go. Okay. Alright. That has been taken care of. Did I mess anything up? Yeah, I did. Darn it. Was it only that? And then this here. There we go. Okay. Alright. So we can unpause the game now. Alright. So coming back to this. Let's get rid of that. Come back to this. Grass-lined road. And like I said, this is going to be some commercial. Where the hotels and such, it'd be neat if I could force it to develop as hotels and such. And I probably could, actually, if I made it a resort area. But I don't think this would be a good resort area. I'm debating if I wanted what I wanted there. And then we're going to have commercial right through here. And here. I don't know if I want to have it here. Sure, we'll go to there. Okay. It's gonna be. Well, I'm curious if traffic can actually get to those or not, but I'm gonna leave that because I may have space for a subway stop, but I don't know for certain. So now we're gonna put down, since this will be a residential area, we're gonna have a school, a high school. Even though the Hadron Collider will take care of this for us, we're gonna turn this so it's on the main road. There we go. A police station, because it looks like they definitely need police coverage. Fire. And I gotta get water and stuff out here. And we need medical. I can't fit it next to anything, so I'll just put it there. Okay. And then last but not least, before I forget, we want a park, because everybody loves having a park nearby. And what we'll do is we'll just turn this into a park area. Okay. We need to get water. So this is where I am going to pause temporarily. We'll bring out. We'll bring out. Oh, I'm crossing something that I shouldn't be. Bring that out. And bring this out. 2 right there. And one last one. There, okay. And then we need electricity, and I don't mind power lines over here because, like I said, this isn't going to be a necessarily very nice area. So we're just going to go straight across here. And right to that. And then we can get rid of those possibly in the future, we'll see. But they are okay. Yep, they're not bothering anything. That gets power and water to this new neighborhood. Yep. Right, it does get water. Come on. Yep, okay. So they are set there. And then I put down those. We're going to put down a splotch of high density. Right there. And then the rest is just going to be low density. And I hope I'm not going to overdo you know, put in too much residential at once here. But I do want to leave that open and that open because that road may continue. Same thing down here, that, and just come around there. Okay, there we go. And then last but not least, because near every airport there is going to be a little bit of industrial. Actually, you know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to spread it out just a little bit. I do want it 4x4, but there we go. Actually, you know what? Get rid of those. I want to try one more thing. I want to do it like this. There we go. And we'll stay away from the main road. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those planes going overhead. Okay, there we go. So I just want a little bit of industrial there as well. Alright, and it's already filling in, which is nice to see. So these are going to be your motels, your McDonald's, you know, your Arby's, your Sally's. What else we got going on here? We've got our barbecue, our White Castle. White Castle. It's been a while since I've had White Castle. Okay. So there we go. And then, I don't know what I want to name that little neighborhood now. It's near the airport, so it needs to be something not all that great in a name, but it shouldn't be terrible. Oh, I'm trying to rack my brain for names. Okay, well, Rickety Warzone / Crash Site. I remember this one, and I hope I don't have it out there already. So, we're just going to call it Little Round Top. There we go. Alright. And then how's this holding up? Seems to be fine. I love how the ambulance has to wait behind the car. It's like, no. You know, and the vehicles next to her are just boxing it in. Yeah. Emergency vehicles should be able to ignore that. Okay, so Kuros Paladin International Airport seems to be doing fairly well. Nobody's really parking. Well, they are there, so. And the train station doesn't get too much usage. And I do want to get a monorail line. I just don't know where I want to send it. I was thinking about, you know, going out and coming up this way towards Woodvale and such. Give passengers coming in to a Little Round Top, I'm sorry, into the airport, better options, but I don't know. It'd be a very difficult path to draw as well. I've got two subway lines coming out. I wanted to put a subway stop right here and then have a bus, but I don't know how I can get I keep saying monorail, how I can get a subway line out there. Because I don't have one unless I take this wicked turn back up, which I guess wouldn't be too unrealistic. You know, because the monorail... Oh my gosh, I keep calling it monorail. The subway line would have, you know, hey, let's go hit the airport and then come back up and kind of continue the alignment we had. But if I did that, it would probably be better to be down here, but I already put the school and everything over here. What's this? A White Castle. I could demolish the White Castle and put it there. But it's White Castle. Well, we already have another one right there, right? No. Oh, we have one over here. So, do we need two White Castles? Do we really need two White Castles? Not really. Alright, I guess I'll do that. So, sorry, White Castle. Boom. We're gonna... Eminent domain. Slope too steep. Oh boy, this again. Okay. Let's see if I can actually get this to work. There, okay. And now hopefully I don't get that issue where it wants to pop up from below. Because I never was able to figure out what was causing that. Alright, so we're going to have to make a quick turn. Yep. This way. Good, it didn't do the annoying thing. Straight shot. There we go. Right under all those homes. I've always wondered about people that live over a subway line. When I went to Toronto a while back, I went to a theater for a showing, and the young line went right behind the theater, and every 5 minutes or so, you just heard this rumbling behind the theater. I can't imagine having to, you know, live where you would get that. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to grab this stop. And we're going to move it all the way over to here. There you go. And then we're going to put this stop back. Have no fear, folks. There we go. Alright, so there we go. We've taken care of that. And then those people will hopefully just realize they can... Yep. They're just moving around a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now we have a subway stop in Little Round Top. That means that we can come back over here and zone this little corner now. Boom. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that's those high rises are far enough away. Okay, yeah, we are starting to get worker issues. Let's take a helicopter view of the entire city and see if that's happening elsewhere. I don't see that Zot. I just see a lot of not enough goods. That is my distribution issue, though, where my traffic is just terrible. Or at least my distribution of goods is terrible. But I don't see it anywhere else. So hopefully it's just because it's the new businesses. Alright, coming back over here, I do want to put in a bus route. Just to get people around a little bit. So it would loop around here. And where would it go? Okay, I think I know what it would do. It would probably... I want it right here. And then... Oh, I didn't connect that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I could have did this a little bit better, couldn't I have? You know what? I guess a bus isn't needed there because it's too small. For right now. Maybe in the future I'll get a bus over there. But right now, no. Are people using it? Yeah, people are already using it. Okay. So there's a Little Round Top. And our residential demand has gone down. Alright. Just make certain, because this is always the area that seems to have problems when there's water or power. But the District of Chivalry seems to be doing fine right now. Good. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I really, really am. I want to get... you know, I love this fountain, but I don't like these darn roundabout signs. Same thing here. They got the roundabout signs. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Sorry about that. Game crashed on me. Apparently, it heard me complaining about the little roundabout signs. So the game crashed on me, but it also did remind me I'm getting close to 30 minutes, and I didn't want to just have the episode end there. But, so, thankfully, I had an autosave that was fairly recent, so I didn't have to worry about losing too much progress. But I think what I will do is, now that we have built our Little Round Top and have this little neighborhood out here, and we have met the residential demand, I still would love to get our unemployment back up, but I don't know if that will ever happen. I just feel like it is a continual battle, that unemployment is going to just be at this 1% forever from now on. But that is the next thing that I do want to work on. So, this is a freight line, yes, so I can't put passenger on it. Okay. So everybody, I hope you had a great time with this episode. I'm having a great time in the series with this city. I love the city. It is a wonderful city that is turning out really well. It has its problems. Every city has its problems. If it was perfect, it would be, something would be suspicious, right? But I hope you're enjoying Oh, look at that with the balloon right through the truss there. That was, or not truss, but right through the tower there. Yeah. But I hope you're enjoying the series and the city, and I will see all of you in the next episode of Cities, Skylines, Knights, Helm. Take care, and bye.